Unfiltered Human, um, Unfiltered Human podcast. As usual, my name is Marvel, and I'm happy to be here. And in episode 2, we have this amazing guest who is gonna introduce herself. So let's hear from you. You can introduce yourself, your name.
Yeah. Hi, good people. My name is Isabella Mukiri. What else do you want to know?
Maybe you can tell us your hobbies as we start to just end. To remove that feeling of nervousness, you can tell us what you like doing, maybe your favorite color.
I like favorite color. I always find myself in gray, in purple. Those are my best colors.
Yeah.
My hobbies, I like cooking and generally doing housework.
Yeah. Okay, I don't love doing housework. So Gen Z, but I can't really do hard stuff, but I like doing small things. Like if I have strength, I cook. I bake.
Yes. You do small cooking.
Yeah, small cookings. Yeah. So I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm actually a good cook. It's just the way I don't love cooking. I just believe that you can't cook something that you're going to eat and won't be delicious. You cook for yourself something that's not delicious, So when you cook, you have to cook something nice because you want to enjoy the food.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but it's not something like a passion like my sisters. My younger sister, who is just like a year younger than me, she loves cooking so much.
Yeah.
She enjoys it. You can even see it in her face. She's glowing and cooking, and she's not even baking. So it's not my thing. Me, I'm just a person who likes observing. Unless I cook when need be, and then I rest. I love dancing, kidogo, a little bit,
great.
Zumba, yeah. Before, I used to be a very active person, so before I started getting sicker, but it was those times I was very active,
Yeah.
So me, I loved I karate, Zumba, ballet. I was very, very active. Then I became sick. I would start eliminating one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love taking my dog for a walk. I also love color purple and pink and red. I'm a very colorful person. I don't like color green though. I don't like green.
Yeah, I also don't like green.
I don't like green and yellow.
But there's a green which is nice.
There's that green which is nice actually.
Is this one?
That's not. I think that's yellow. Hey, you're even more colorblind than me.
Not yellow.
This is yellow.
No, this is green. Not Django. There's another green.
Maybe someone will comment and tell which color is that.
They'll tell us.
Yeah. So let's get down to business. So today we are having a session with our beautiful lady here called Isabella, as I call her Bella. So Bella just have some few questions so we can create awareness for the people out there. And as a person who has lived long with these illnesses, I'm sure you can create a big impact, considering you're older than me, so you have to have gone through more issues. As those times were even harder than for me it was. So I just wanted to ask, could you tell us the illnesses that you have, please?
One by one, there are quite a number of them.
Yeah, you can just list them. Let the people know.
The people know.
Yeah, the people know out here. People are having illnesses like the CV.
I have arthritis. All the arthritis.
Okay.
Name them. Gouty, osteo, rheumatoid. Name all the arthritis. Then I have multiple autoimmunes. I have lupus. I have fibromyalgia. I bring some symptoms of estrogen once in a while when I have this thickness on my tongue, and then I stick. Sometimes I cannot even be able to remove the sputum. Sticks on me and it makes my eyes so dry. Actually, I use artificial tears.
Yeah.
That's when I realized this is a different thing. It's not just dryness. I also have suffered from a long time ago. I've been suffering rhinitis and sinusitis. Actually, I've been treated for sinusitis for the longest, and sometimes I had a scan which was showing my brain was inflamed. There was a lot of inflammation on each side there. And that time I had a lot of headache. I also suffer migraine for that matter. And migraine is bad for me. It gives me a time like I even fall, like I just faint once in a while, but not every time. Things were happening before when I was small and nobody could diagnose me. When I was still small, I had these swellings. The neck, the knees were swelling. And when I got to the hospital, I was just being silaged. I didn't know what they were removing that time, but now I know it is the accumulation of fluid they were removing, and then they could just bandage. I was small then, and I was born in the village, so I think my mother was not even aware. Sometimes I used to take myself to the hospital, so nobody was bothering a lot. Had this GERD, the gastric reflux, which was so bad.
So you're getting heartburns.
Serious heartburn.
So
I could
bad,
not even. Sometimes if it's on, I couldn't sleep. Just stay seated
Like this, yeah.
If I bend a little bit,
Yeah.
it comes out and then I'm burning. If it falls down, even that crowd burns. It is true. It's hydrochloric acid.
Yeah.
So you can imagine I lived burning my throat. So every time I go to the hospital when I grew older, the only thing they could see was inflammation all the time. All the time. There was a lot of inflammation in my body through and through my life. When I became a teen now, I was not even a teen when I started MENAC. I was 9 years old. I started having periods and they were painful.
At 9 years old?
9. I started 9 years. I was in class 3. Yes, 9 years I had periods. Real ones.
Wow.
Painful. And very painful one. And a short one. The shortest, the 21-day one. So, and the 7-day flow. So I get a period 7 days, that is 1 week. Now I've already come to second week. The 14th day I start getting pains, ovulation pains. They're just the day before I rest like 2-3 days, and now they start again the period pains. First and second days, I could not even talk to someone. Crying.
That must have been so.
It was very
hard.
painful. And then later, when I'm grown now, I was diagnosed with endomyositis, the inflammation of the swelling of one side of my uterus, this side. It was so big and painful. The pain was increasing during period time, and periods were so heavy. But we went on like this. I could not go for removal. I didn't go for removal of my uterus. I refused with it. So I stayed. When I got to the menopause, I'm 60 years. Maybe I didn't even say that. When I went menopause, my menopause came just recently, 2 years ago. People are wondering, your period started at 9, and it is going all the way ni kama kuteza mtu.
59 years.
58 years.
58 years, my bad.
Yeah. 58 years. I've just 2 years rested without periods. And now that is when the endomyositis reduced, the pain reduced. But it comes on and off even today. I get it. I get that one called lupus something for the abdomen. It attacks the abdominal part of it. So most of the time I have pains on my abdomen. Apart from the signs of lupus. I also had these osteophytes. They can see like this one. Now they are full. They're in the spine. These growth extension of, you can see them. Now they have grown from the whole, from my neck down. The whole spine has those osteo. That's why I'm telling you, like, I get spasms on and on, off, on and off. Like today I have spasms, and sometimes the spasms, when they come at that lumbar region, where now the cave is housing the lungs. Now I feel like the lung is being squeezed, and it's so painful as well. Yeah, so which year? In the year, when did I start discovering now I don't remove my socks, because you'll see as if I'm pakadi kiwi huko. The legs started darkening huko chini. Can I remove one, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Today they are much better. Sometimes they are so dark. You see, from here, these are growths, the ones I'm talking about. From here, it can go as dark as this one. I think because of the nerves. The nerves.
Even looking at me.
You are okay. And then all of a sudden, see, it goes inside. The darkness goes, you see, all the way, turning inside. And then this skin condition, this one is called dysdrostic eczema. When it's on, I itch a lot. I itch until I bleed. I itch. Now both legs are like this. This time, because it also comes like a flare at times. I find myself with so many elevations, nodules, these ones. And then they are painful, they are itchy. Yeah, including between the toes. Looks like it's fungi. It's not fungi. No, it is not. It's inflammation. So this one has made me also suffer some emotional, discomfort, because people are wondering, up to here down you are so dark, up to here this way you're so dark. If I got used to it, I used to hide my hands like this so that you don't see. And then people during our days, we are a bit older, like we can't understand the skin can change itself. People could say, nimepaka ilikuwa inaitwa nini ile ya kufanya mtu bleach. Nime bleach, so ndio sura ifanani na miguu. So and then the burnings, you can see I'm burnt. The time I burn here, I become so dark, so it doesn't work well. There are two, I get shades of colors. So this is dark, sometimes this is very brown. Apparently there is a time I become also yellow.
I heard about that.
Yeah. I become like, when I look at myself, what is happening? I'm so yellow, but this is dark, this is dark, this is dark. Then people start saying, nimepaka vitu za kunifanya brown. So it affects me so emotionally, because you cannot keep telling everybody. Nobody will understand. Changes, skin changes, the color change, and it can change all of a sudden. Even tomorrow I can be yellow, or very dark. Like today I think I'm very dark today. Yeah. You may see me a week from now, you see a very brown person. When me, I don't know where it came from. Yeah, so we don't have any color that you can see specifically. She's brown, she's dark. It changes every time, especially now with this also. Right now they are not there, but they are there anyway, but not so much. Sometimes they become so much that there's a day I went to buy medicine, the steroid to apply. The chemist, that lady was scared of even touching me. I look horrible huku. It's like burnt. And then you can see the digital, they have they're so dismantled. And then I also suffered one time in the same process when this one started growing under there is a tunnel here. Yeah, it's called a carpal tunnel. So there is a bone that grew on both sides. So then became very painful until I had to be operated. I have these operations. And to be operated for it to be released from that nerve. Yeah. So it was painful, not bearable actually. So I was done 2 major operations same time on my hands. I have also suffered something called cystocell and rectal cell. Cystocell and rectal cell is almost the one people know fistula, but now it is the weakening. It has not given out, but it's weak, and then it presses. When it becomes so weak, so very weak, that now you lose even these pelvic muscles. Yeah. So during that time you want to do a loo, it refuses to come out. So that one I've suffered for many years until I think 2020, 2021 is when I was done that another major operation to repair the cystocell and rectal cell so that I can start doing normal loo. Before then I wasn't doing normal loo. It was we were just removing the stool. Yeah, you can know it is painful. In the process now, because of that pressure, I also grew hemorrhoids, which were operated like 3 times. It's not screwed. Hemorrhoids are also very painful. I also got tears. They call them fistures. I had to go for stitching. Yeah, and so much more. Me, now what have I not suffered? I've suffered a lot. My eyes, I see very kidogo. If I remove these glasses, I can't reach there. I will not see. And in the night, I don't see at all. Night blindness. That one was from the time I was born.
Even if the lights are on?
When the lights are on, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But now the lights also affect me.
Okay.
Yeah. But when it's dark, like 6 p.m., I can't go. Unless I go with this, ndio unishika. Twende kule tunaenda. So in the night,
the glasses the only time
they
I
really
remove my
help
glasses,
us.
yeah, it's when
They
I'm
really,
sleeping
really,
or when I'm going to the shower, because you can't. The glasses will just get wet. It's like when you're getting rained on. So even me at night, if you switch off the lights and tell me to see, I will like, not. How can I see?
Even before when you don't even know, you thought everybody's not seeing.
Yeah.
But people are just seeing.
Yeah.
You're the only blind.
I remember even today morning, I was waking up. My sister I could not tell which sister I'm looking at. I was just like, see, when you just sit up in bed to see who's at the door.
Yes.
I'm like, who is it? Because I don't want my glasses. So I'm like, who is it? I'm looking. I'm trying to see the shapes to see who it is.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask, what's your profession?
I am a nurse.
Oh, yeah. And now you're retired? And
now I'm retired.
I have
this year.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So my question is, how do you, as a former nurse and even a patient now, deal with your own body? Do you see it one as an interconnected system failing, or as separate battles being fought simultaneously?
Well, that's a good question. But different times I feel differently.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I'm several things in one body. Sometimes I'm like, this system is totally collapsed. So the feelings come differently. Depending on how you're suffering, the amount of pain, and even the support system. When there is no support system, you suffer double. You feel like you're a broken system completely.
When you said you worked as a nurse,
yes.
Which specialty were you working as? Where were you working as a nurse?
The last time, the one before I retired, I was working as a psychiatric nurse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I've worked as midwife. I've worked as a general nurse. I've worked in the pediatric. Actually, for the years I've worked, I have worked in many places. But now when I came here, I specialized I was specializing for mental health, the masters. Which now, during the thesis, I couldn't. I got serious brain fog.
We will talk about that.
Bad
We
one.
will
Bad
talk about
one.
that so we can relate with each other. So you spent a career in nursing, caring for the sick.
Yes.
How did that professional life identity, how that professional identity shape, help, or perhaps hinder your journey to accept your patienthood? Was there a moment where you had to consciously take off the nurse cap, that nurse uniform, yourself, to also advocate for yourself? Because first you are a nurse, you're dealing, you are a patient as well, and a nurse. So were you able to accept your patienthood, like you accept yourself as a patient, even if you're also a nurse? Because it's two. You're also a nurse. Yeah.
Yes, it's a struggle, it's a journey. First of all, you're a nurse, you're supposed to be caring for people who are sick. At the same time, you're the same sick person who requires a nurse to help, to nurse you. So it becomes a little bit harder to actually accept that you're a patient. But it came a time that I realized I'm also a person like any other person, and I can relate. Actually, when I cancelled myself and realized we are just people. Besides profession, we are also people. And I became so friendly with the patient.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Very friendly with the patient.
Because you understand
we are close
them.
like this. Me, my patients, we are very close. Even the mentor ones. I go to the point of even sharing the food with them. We sit and I take a spoon and I eat their food, literally. Yeah, because I really feel connected. Yeah. Apparently, I have a son who also has bipolar mood disorder. So he is my son. So even those people are people's children. So me and the patient and nurse, most of the time I'm in the boot of a patient.
We need nurses, like, okay, for me as a person, because chronic illness, you spend a long time in hospital. So you meet with different kinds of nurses. You meet a nurse who loves her job, was passionate about it, and is so nice to you. Then you meet another one who was forced to come work here. Those are the ones who tend, not all, they tend to be mean.
Most of them.
Actually, most of them. You see, even she's saying herself,
Most. She have been a patient.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are like, hey, and then I remember one time my mom would even tell me, hey, don't be mean to, don't, if they're mean to you, don't be mean back. Because they may inject you something bad. But
no, they can't. We don't do that.
The mom used to scare me like that because I'm a person who is very outspoken. So when you do something wrong, I will speak up.
Yeah.
So as a nurse, I actually, for me, the hospital I go to, it's very good. Except some few nurses will disturb here and there. But for me, I'll just report it because I'm in pain. I've come here to get treated, and I've not come for free. So I need to, and as a person, when you talked about your son with bipolar, I also have a mental disorder, so schizoaffective. So there's a time I'd go into an episode. Yeah.
My son also have those signs.
Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah. So at the time I had an episode, there's a nurse who, I never forget that day. I can't remember it fully because I was in an episode, but there were some bits. I was in the nurse was just, stop crying, just being very mean.
On you.
And go understand I'm suffering so mentally. So some nurses are not nice, but most of them who have dealt with me were nice. Just a few. And I as a person of chronic illness, sometimes when you go, I don't like going to casualties sometimes because
I also don't go to casualties because I go to private wing.
Like even when you try to explain to go to emergency casualty, the emergency doctors, they want to give you a painkiller that works for them because they are going by the book. Now you try to explain, I am experiencing it. This is not something I've experienced last year. If you ask for a painkiller that works for you, they even laugh, shrug it off. They think you're even addicted to painkillers. That time you want something that works for you, because there's no way I'll come here to just for, and then you add me another one. You can administrate this when I go home. So sometimes there are those hindrances. And me, as I said, I'll speak up. So some people don't like it, but at the end of the day, I'm the one. You are the one in pain.
Although sometimes nurses are also overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So much usually I told you again, we are individuals like any other person.
Yeah.
So you're so overwhelmed. Maybe you've met, you're in charge there, you've not done a bit. They can't understand you are busy. So when you come to, it's called what? Releasing the pressure to the lesser.
Yeah.
The one who will not harm you more. So the patient becomes the grass. The patient suffers.
Yeah.
Because I go with a lot of bitterness. I've been working the whole day. Or maybe it's a night shift and in the morning they are disturbing. You've not done this, you've not done that. You become so worked up. Instead of them appreciating what you've done, they see the mistakes. So sometimes the nurse is also so overwhelmed that you find themselves releasing their pressure to the patient, which is not good. But it happens sometimes. But there are nurses who are not meant to be nurses.
Very true.
They are
very
there
true.
also.
Yeah.
Like any other profession. There are secretaries who are not meant to be secretaries, because the secretaries are also bad, are also very bad. Yeah. But there are some who are also very sweet. So it goes like this. Nivile, for the nurse, you're taking care of a very vulnerable person who is so needy. The need that you can't avoid. That is why now when it comes to nurses, it magnifies. But most of us, we try.
You try. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. There we not disagree. So the next question. You had mentioned as you have worked with psychology training, how has your psychological training been both a weapon and a vulnerability in your own illness, including the mild dementia you had told me about? And what mental tools do you use that others might not have access to?
A good question. Being myself awareness, that's the best tool, like I call it. You're aware of what is happening before that episode comes.
So you are aware before that episode comes?
Yeah, because now I'm taught in class to understand when I'm about to get a relapse.
So, or relapse of the dementia?
Yes.
Okay.
So you start seeing funny things.
Okay.
And because you are informed, sensitization now, you are sensitized, you have learned, you have understood. So you know your illness well. So that's a tool that not many people have. If you have not been through that school, you may not know. You just find yourself suffering. And second, also, as a professional, I'm also working with others who have the same knowledge and even better knowledge than me. They can tell when I'm about to get that relapse. And they'll tell me, you, the way you are today, you are forgetting everything everywhere. You see, I go to the toilet, I leave the key, Apple. Bad things.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I use coffee because of the sun, to protect me from sun, because I also suffer from that sun sensitivity. I leave it. In fact, where I was working,
it's like a very severe brain fog, huh?
Very severe. I leave things everywhere. I lose. Napotezanga vitu nyingi sana. I've even one day I've left even that bag kwa gari. And I just go. So when you have somebody who is sensitized nicely, they'll understand when you're about to do those things. They will not blame you. And the best thing is that support system. That is to my advantage, because I have people like the ones I was working with. Like now, I'm in Kasha shock. I'm about to cry, because you see, I don't have now the support system I used to have. See, I have retired. I am out of the system.
Mm.
So where I am, nobody understands me. Nobody knows what I go through. And you know how neighbors are, eh?
Mm.
They will start even talking about you and all that.
Mm.
And that's when you realize, wow, where you are, it was a good place. Yeah, so to my advantage, yes, the knowledge part of it, the support system, yeah, I think, and also spiritual part of it. I'm a spiritual person also.
We will get to that.
Yes.
Medical professions can sometimes be their own worst patients. Did you ever find yourself dismissing your own symptoms because you have seen worse, or delaying your own care?
A lot of times. That is it.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot. Many times I see I'm so sick and I want to go to the hospital. I'll say the other time, even when I went to the hospital, they just sedated me. I slept. I woke up. I'm well. So why can't I sedate myself? Also, I sleep, and I'll wake up well. So you see, now maybe there was something else which was coming up, but now that one, it goes underneath. You have not managed yourself. Sometimes I don't also do. Many times I fail to follow the treatment the way it is. Like that melatonin, and I also get amitriptyline. You know, they keep you sleepy.
Yeah.
Like now I'm so sleepy, even as we're talking. So when you want to be alert, you'll avoid them, and it's not good. And missing clinics, we do that. We just assume na unaenda kuambia daktari nini, and I know what I should do.
Yeah, sometimes you don't want to go for those appointments.
Those appointments, yeah.
You're like,
it's tiring also.
Tiring.
Kushindanga hospital. You know, it's like 3/4 of our lives we are in the hospital.
Yeah, and then when you explain something, it's tiring, and you're like, but you'll be in the car. It doesn't matter even if I'm flying a plane. It's very tiresome.
It's tiresome to always be there. Like you look so, like you cannot help yourself.
Because that appointments go almost a whole day.
See, it's a whole day.
It's a whole day. You know,
it's
you're
a
a
whole day
in hospital.
The whole day in the hospital. Before Monday, another whole day in the hospital. Admission a week and another one.
And then you know you can go for appointment. You find yourself
in the ward. Most of the time, that's what I do.
Yeah,
at times I go, and then when I'm done the lab works, because with the medication we take, you know, lab work is compulsory. Then they realize something is wrong. They'll tell you, admit.
I remember last week I went to hospital at 10 a.m. It was at 5 hours of past. I think 9. I went at 9, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. My uncle who takes me was like, hey, where's this child? So he was in the parking lot.
Waiting.
So he had waited for like 6 hours. I was like, let me go to the ward. Maybe this person is admitted.
Maybe, yeah.
So he's going to the ward, and then he's it's a funny story. He's saying, have you seen a light-skinned lady?
Oh, there are so many light-skinned ladies.
The guy is like, just get in and look for her, man. So he's opening the curtains. Looking like a mad person. He's like, now where do I stand? Because I think he called me as the doctor. I didn't pick up or something. Then I called him. Then I went back to the car. It was at 4. He was like, you have stayed 7 hours the whole day in hospital.
Yeah, and it's a private hospital.
It's a private hospital. Like, I thought you were admitted. I was like, I'm here chilling in the car. Maybe you're in the ward sleeping.
Looking for...
and I'm looking for you, opening curtains. I'm not seeing people. I'm not seeing you. I was like, that's how it is. You know, when you go for a whole day is spent there. You can't even make plans.
No.
Because you know you'll stay there.
You go to lab, where?
First lab. When they send me
lab works.
I hate it.
And then me, I don't have nice veins.
Same.
Deep. I think all of us with the immune problem. We are pricked 20 times before they get a small drop.
I feel like lupus and Behçet's, because they're similar. Because even for me at first, they thought it was lupus before they told me it was Behçet's, because we have similar symptoms.
I think they're the same.
So I even me, the veins, since I was small.
There, even me.
So I'm done CVC.
Even me.
Because we have to, there's no veins, you know.
And you see, there was another day the doctor said, God, I was going for a geograph, the heart one, the one they put media, and then that media, they want to see where the heart has a problem. That's what I have as heart issues. Some things I don't mention. So they looked everywhere where to put that media, our party. Then they came here. Then they could see some little blood, but it's not flowing normally. Then wakasema nikamwambia daktari weka hapo. Then she is like, are you sure we are in? Nikamwambia yes. To push, we are in. Then he said, I hate you. I've been plicking you and you can't tell me. Nikamwambia that's how it is. Sometimes when they expect the blood to flow back, it's not flowing back because of the flow is not good at all. Well, those are other sufferings we go.
Yeah. You mentioned you're a single mother of 2.
Yeah, I'm a single mother of 2.
How did you navigate the relentless demands of parenting while managing a body in constant revolts? What to give and what guilt or grief lives in those spaces?
Well, that's a terrible one. First of all, I release myself to the nature. Then I flow with it. I'm already here. I have 2 children. They depend on me. I'm the father. I'm the mother. Sometimes even the relatives have walked away from you, actually. And then you're here. You're also sick. And your children, they also suffer sicknesses here and there. So what you tell yourself is, I am here. I'm everything I'm able. Just let the nature flow. That's how I've been living. I just let the nature flow. What I can't do, I want to do. Like, I never used to check their homeworks. I'm very tired. When my Lisa is, where do I sign? Here. I sign. Yes. That one I didn't follow, but I'm lucky they were good students.
Good students, good kids. It's
good
a boy and a girl?
2 boys.
2 boys.
They never disturbed me until now. This small one now, the bipolar one, with ADHD at the same time. The stubbornness came in secondary school. But at least when they were growing, they were not disturbing me. So I didn't have a lot of trouble with them. But now when they grew, they became troublesome. Both of them, actually. Both of them. I think that's when I could get so many flares. Even 3 flares in a week, in a month. Yeah. And 3 admissions in a month. Yeah. That's when even the mental issue now
started.
Forget about dementia, now the depression.
Sure, now the depression.
And a serious depression at some point. Very bad one.
It was major depression.
Yes. It was bad. It was bad.
Many of your conditions, fatigue, pain, brain fog, are invisible. What is the most isolating part of looking, quotes, fine, while your body is in the state of internal chaos? And how do you communicate your reality to your loved ones?
Well, it's difficult. It's very tricky. Because first of all, like I said, they are not in the world of understanding these things. So they will not know why you cannot rise from that bed. They will not understand sometimes why you are saying you cannot put on a shoe, because you put a shoe and you feel a lot of pain, even sensitivity is so high. So they won't understand. So I just tell them, I'm feeling pain. What kind of pain, I don't know, but I'm in pain. Yeah, I cannot understand this one. I can't. If it's school, I can't even do my homeworks. Why? Because I cannot understand. I don't know what is happening. So I just say what I'm feeling, but I don't expect them to grasp it. It's hard for them. It's hard for them to understand. Even right now, as I'm speaking here, so many of my relatives, they don't understand how I live my life. People, you see, they even say it's witchcraft.
Of course,
Yeah. So there is witchcraft inside. Your pastor will tell you this is witchcraft. You know.
Pray for you.
Hey, we pray for you. Others, they say many things. And well, me I flow with the nature most of the time. Who understand, let them understand. Who don't understand, let them not understand. Let it be. That is how I live. Yeah, I had to release it that way. Otherwise, I couldn't be here now.
True. Having been through both public and private healthcare system, as a student, a professional and patient, where do you see the most critical failures in how we treat chronic and multi-system illnesses? Where is the compassion gap?
You see, the chronic patients, they are usually assumed a lot because you cannot see what are you treating. It is you who is speaking. Like when the doctor asks you to give a number of how painful. When they say 0 to 10, it is you who will say. So if you say 10, you don't even know whether it's 10, whether it is more than 10. And there's a big gap. People in the professional, in the medical field, they are not so much aware of the chronic illnesses, how they can be more severe than the physical ones. For example, even I can say that, like nowadays, these clinical illnesses, you're supposed to be on a disability, to be benefiting
The PWD,
PWDs. But you see, most of us, we don't. You say you explain, and then when it comes to the time now, you're being, they say vetting. During vetting time, they don't see anywhere you are sick. That time you're in remission. You cannot tell them, I used to. They'll ask you now stand, lakini niliambiwa simama nikasimama, simama na mguu mmoja nikasimama na mguu mmoja, ruka nikaruka. Then they are like, they don't understand.
They only see the visible ones.
So I was not given an extension. I was supposed to get an extension of 5 years. I wasn't given an extension.
I think
Yeah,
someone goes when they're having a flare.
I ask them, would you come when I'm in the hospital and see for yourself? But it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is.
It's unfortunate.
With such a what is the, like, okay, let me try to shorten it. What is the most damaging or frequent misconception a doctor or a nurse has expressed about your conditions? Like, what is the and the other party is, what is the most compassionate thing a health provider has done for you?
For me.
The most compassionate and the most damaging or frequent misconception. Those two things.
Those are two questions.
Yeah.
We start with the good one.
You start with the good one. Okay, let's start with the good
ones
one.
are always good.
Yeah.
Yeah, compassion. Well, it's very rare. I don't say, unless my own doctor, my rheumatologist, my orthopedic surgeon, my neurologist.
In short, your specialist.
My specialist. Because they understand, so they handle me with a lot of care.
Care and compassion.
That's compassion. The damaging part is when I'm given a sick off to rest. The sick off is over and I'm not well. I have to go back to work. The sick off is over. If I don't go back to work, now that is, I start writing so why you didn't report and you're not feeling well at the same time. Professional wise, did you say about the significant others, how they can damage at the professional
yeah, like, okay, not even professional life. Like, is there anything a doctor or nurse has ever said to you
that has damaged your compassion?
Yeah, in your hospital, you are the patient, so the doctor.
When I'm a patient,
yes, a doctor or nurse. You can even say both. You can say the most. I'm sure there are many, but the one that shook you to the core. You are like, hey,
Yes.
you know, that one.
Yes. Hey, let me say about this last one. And I said I will not go to that hospital again.
You'll tell me behind the tent which one is that.
Yeah. If they are seeing, they'll know. They know me. I came. I was in pain. I went to casualty. You see, you there you're seen by your private doctor.
Yeah.
Then they recommend admission. You go for admission at the casualty. So I went to casualty and I gave them that I'm supposed to be admitted. Where this is this SHA thing, you see too. Then it took time. Then I asked them, now where do I go? Where next? Because they cannot do anything for me. I was there from 4, 5, 6, and I was in great pain. Nerves were breaking down, and I begged for them for somewhere to sleep. I was given a coach, flat, with no cover. You know those coaches, the examination coaches. And you know casualties of those hospitals, they have beds. I mean, I was given a coach without a cover. I cried there, I was in pain. Now someone just came and looked for a vein, could not find. Akacha hizo my intravenous medications. He just left without handing me over to someone. I stayed with pain. When I'm calling, nobody want to answer me. 2 girls came, nurses, young ones. I told them I want to go to the loo. Nikawafanyiwa hivi.
Hey.
Then I told them, okay, I can't reach. Can someone help me? Nobody helped me. So I crawled, went looking for the loo it is, because I was just done like this. Coming back, nobody is there. Where? I mean, that was the worst nightmare of my life, because I stayed there until morning. Until morning with very little nothing at all. I even slept hungry. You see how we spent the whole day in the hospital? No breakfast, no lunch, no supper. Nobody gave me food. And in those casualties, they're usually given food. You do that, the observation place, they're given food. I wasn't given food by anybody. They were just saying, we were SHA nangoja, waiting for approval, until morning came.
It's so sad the way they treat insurance. They have
That
to wait
was
for the
insurance.
before you can even, God forbid, lose your life while waiting for approval.
Insurance.
And it's supposed to be emergency first. You know, in case it becomes worse, and you're just saying waiting for approval. You're
waiting for approval in pain. One person just came almost morning time. She's the one who gave me the painkiller, the drip. Was able to fix, and they gave me something to cover me on my akashuka. I was already covering myself with my to rest hours,
and it was recently.
Yeah, SHA time.
Hey.
SHA time is recent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one was so traumatic. And another one, I was sick again. The doctor with the investigation told me, let's do this in the ward. They were done. Not in the ward. When they're supposed to be removed, we're in casualty. Before you go to the ward, nobody removed. I went to the ward. Nobody removed. Come morning, but I was put a drip, yes. But come morning, the doctor comes, tells me, Isabella, your results. I like blah, blah. I ask, which results? But I can see your results are here, biochemistry. No, doc. They looked at each other and they laughed, because they are seeing I have bandages where they were trying to put there. So one of them asked me, and this one? I don't meet them. Somebody was trying to put a line here to put for me the painkiller. It is, I can know when someone is drawing, surely. They looked at me and they did not believe. Then I told them, you don't believe, but I also will not take those results you are bringing. They are not my results. But the way I saw that crowd of people, they thought I am, because I'm in pain,
And
I
you're
am,
not able to
my mental
yeah.
is not able to recognize.
But you can know that's not right. Especially if you have bad veins. Even if you don't have, but if
Sure.
mostly if you have bad
You
veins.
are not, a lab person will come and tell you, so Isabella, I've come from lab, I've come to draw blood.
And it's always a hassle. So you know if someone
has removed or not.
Eh.
Then came in the evening, I asked that there were 3 nurses. The guy who was putting for me the drip, I asked the guy, did you draw blood for lab? He told me, no, I didn't. Then why are they giving me results which are not mine? And you're the one who was nursing me the whole night. Akaniambia, the other lady is the one who said they were removed. Then I'm like, he told me to go and report to the matron, but I didn't.
So unfortunate. And I do get it. The part where...
Can you imagine someone's result reading na simewekwa kwa file yako?
You didn't even start doubting yourself. Maybe they are right.
I started doubting myself.
Because that's what happened.
Yes, I started doubting myself completely.
Right.
And that is the night I didn't even wink. Like, I am almost dozing. No, I stayed awake the whole night. And I'm like, am I that crazy? You know, like, was it imezidi?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was very bad. I have not been there again. Sijaenda huko.
I feel for me, I had an instance. I was admitted, I was unwell, and then the day of discharge, you see, I don't know if for me, when you're getting discharged, sometimes you get slightly sick again. But I said this time I'm going home. I'm sure it happens to you.
It happens. And why?
I don't know, it's the devil or something. I don't know. That bad thing comes. But this time I said, I am not going to stay. I'm going home. Every time they tried to admit, I'm telling you, Bella, I went home. I was feeling so bad. But Nile nasema, no, I'm going to go home. So I just puked a little. And then I bought a lemonade because I'm a big fan of lemonade. I bought strawberry lemonade, even the big cup. So when we were going with my dad, we were singing to Whitney Houston. I'm trying to be strong.
So that you won't tell you go back to the work.
So I drank a little. At the time I'm reaching home, I could not even... I puked the whole strawberry lemonade. I went to my room. My cousins had come to visit me, baby cousins. I was just saying hi, went back. I slept. They were even allowed to have a sleepover. I was like, and then my mom looked at me and then she said, I told my dad, you should take her back. This does not look okay. And then I was brought food. I didn't want to eat mashed potatoes and minced meat. Take a spoon. I was like, this one can't stay. Back to the hospital. When I'm reaching hospital, I'm in severe pain. I've given Peridine. And then I'm not able to move well. Now my dad, when he's stressed, he's not able to communicate well. So the nurses, they are trained. I go to hospital where I go to, so they know me. So when I was in the emergency room, they are trying to move me. I told them, they're telling me, sunga kidogo. I'm like, I can't. You have to help me. So this person, instead of helping me and using so much and calling someone, I ended up, when I'm trying to push myself as well.
You fell.
I had her hand, because I'm a little bigger, so he felt a little pain. I was sorry, but at the end of the day, I did tell her, I can't do this on my own. But she chose, I don't know if she chose not to listen, because I had already said I can't do this on my own.
Yeah.
So when I hurt her, I didn't feel much guilt. I felt guilty for hurting her, but I remember I had warned her, and you can see my body is big,
Yes.
So I remember it was so bad. They don't sometimes understand when you say you're weak, unless you say my snake, like, maybe because I feel like when you go to the hospital for frequent of times, they get used to it, to you in a bad way.
Really, yeah.
It's not they get used to you in a nice way.
No.
It's the bad way. The good way, they'll put you in front, that kind of thing. But now they'll be like, she was here. Just,
Everybody's here. Isabella is back.
It's not
is
nice.
back.
That day, I'm not even going to lie, Bell. I went to the same room I was discharged from. So the person who discharged me took me to the cast. In the morning, is finding me back there. I was like, what happened? And that is a story till now I'm shocked. But yeah, it happens.
It happens. The compassion part of it.
It happens.
There was the day I was operated on my both hands. And come discharge time. Okay, the bathing, they were not good at it. They never bathed me. I was looking for a casual, the one who cleans to bathe me. That was another bad one. But when I was going home, the people who guard, they see whether you're okay, tick the checklist. whether everything is okay before you move out. She asked me, where is this person who is taking you home? I said, I always go home alone. They told me this time we are not going to allow you to go home alone. They took a number, they called my son. No one was ready. Niko busy, sijui niko wapi. Her fault, she called the tax. The Uber came, she paid. And then she told the Uber person, make sure she's in her house. That was compassion.
Oh, that's a nice
That was
person.
a nice one. Yeah.
I remember when that person had their hand there, I felt sorry. I said sorry, but like I remember now that day, you know that those times the emergency time, there's no emergency, it's just quiet. And the other days like it's possessed, full of people. So that day it was people were not there. It was just me and another person in the other room. And the other person in the other room was even going home. She was feeling better. I remember very well. And I remember I'm saying this, it's gonna go everywhere, but I remember I farted.
Yeah.
I farted, and I had diapers as usual, so I farted. It came with diarrhea, and then it even spilled on the floor.
The diapers could not hold.
Yeah, so I remember I told my dad, I'm like, imetoka. And my dad is like, nini imetoka? He's not understanding because he's outside. He was like, come and see. He saw it, then he said, he was shocked. He went to the nurse's way. So, come, all of it is out. All of it. So the nurse, they went for buckets of water. I was cleaned by two people. I felt fresh, taken to the ward. I was given pethidine. After some time, the pain came back. The emergency doctor came to me in the room, the ward doctor. But I'm telling you, if I'm to explain to you how that episode happened, in less than 5 hours, I was sick again and back in hospital. I do not know. Even people even shocked. At that time, I felt like now there must be someone doing voodoo on me.
Yeah.
Because what is this? What is this?
Yeah.
I want to ask you, before we finish up, you've lived with significant pain since childhood. How has this permanent relationship with pain shaped your definition of a good day? What do you find joy in now that might surprise people?
Did I understand?
Let me, you see the way you've been in pain for a long time since you were a child. So this permanent relationship, because you know it has with the pain, has shaped your. What is your good day like? What do you find joy that might surprise people?
Well, the day I feel like pain is like raging 1 to 2. Now that day I'll celebrate.
You
like,
celebrate.
Yes.
You go out.
I become happy.
You laugh.
By the way, in the world they know when I am pain-free. I'll
Pain
come
free is
laughing.
2 out of 10.
Eh.
You are like, I have pain 2 out of 10. This is a very good
Yeah,
day.
and I become so happy, so hyperactive. Everybody says, today she's so happy. I tell them anytime I feel like pain is down, I have to celebrate, because sometimes you don't know how to live, how people live without pain. Because pain is part and parcel of you. This morning now I wake up and I'm like, hey, they can fold, you know, because kuna siku nitaamuka, my knees are like this. Simenifanyia hivi and they can't move. I try to move them, they're just kama hii inafanyanga unaona hiki kivenye kimekaa inanifanyia hivi, nasikia uchungu. But the day now I'll wake up nisikie like I am my joints are moving. That day I'll celebrate, I tell you.
If you could address your younger self, that little girl with back pain, the teenager with dysmenorrhea, what would you tell her about the life she would build and the resilience she would discover?
Yeah. If I can speak to that girl back then, what could I have told her more than what I know now? I could have told her, you know what, girl, you live with this pain. This pain is going nowhere. You have to adjust to your new life. But you'll make sure you don't give up. Live one day at a time. And live to the fullest. To the fullest you. But remember, you're a human being. Do not judge yourself like you never did what someone else did. Love yourself, know yourself. Don't worry about the negativities of people.
True.
Yeah.
The last the second last question. I know we have talked for long. You were feeling tired.
You're already tired.
No, if for you, me, I have to, because I want to create
Maybe I
awareness.
can
I'll have to
some
sacrifice.
water.
Yeah, I wish I could give you. I'll give you water, no problem. You deferred your master's thesis.
Yeah, deferred.
Could you tell us more about that? How and the versions of yourself of these illnesses that forced you to relinquish? So you could tell us what happened. You could summarize for us what happened. The most important
that
details.
I had to defer.
Yes, and I'm sure this will connect to many people with chronic illnesses when it comes to education. Yeah.
Well, it's not only a master's that has been troubling me. I started my trouble a long time ago. That even before I knew the problem I had. And being that bright person who is teaching, who is coaching people, the day we go to revise and all that. But now when it comes to exam, I'm the one who is failing. My students are passing exam. Then nobody could understand, well, even the lecturers, even me included. So, but I could push. When I was doing my BSN, that is Bachelor of Science in Nursing, there is one lecturer who told me I have to defer by force because now there is nothing I can do. I am not able to capture anything. I'm just confused. There was a lot of confusion, but I refused to defer that one. And God helped me. Nilipita lakini na vitu tudogo hapo. To see my nurse.
And
I passed.
That is something that really hurts me because
I'm a very bright person.
We are bright people actually because we get things quickly, but now
very fast.
But when it reaches, because
even mwalimu could not understand. Like when we are doing practicals, she was like, "What happened to you? You are calling your patient a she and is a he." That time I don't even know what I'm saying. You cannot even take her blood pressure. You can't feed her in YouTube, and you've been feeding. She was
not
like,
something new to you.
But I could not also understand myself. So they were like, what's wrong with her? And
it's something very challenging.
It is very challenging. Now this masters, this time I also have a sick boy also already who has also deferred in the university. So many times she is relapsing and all that. Naitiwa kwa club, amekunywa, amelewa, amevuta mabangi. All that now I get both. So first of all I did 2 exams and I failed. No, I didn't even attend. I attended. I wrote my name. That time then my boy was in the hospital now with a lot of alikuwa kwa oxygen. Because aliumia pancreas ya pombe drinking. So unajua wanarudishangwa ni kama wako in coma. So si watasaidiwa ku breathe. So I'm going to do an exam. I went first of all, I did not find my notes to revise. And they are there. I asked someone to give me. Naangalia na mwambia hujanipea hizo na they are the ones. Come time for exam. I wrote my name. First of all, my phone is just here. Everything, the ones we are to put aside, I really put. I just wrote my names. I checked number 1, 2, 3. I scribbled 1, 2, 3. I didn't turn the paper. I took the paper.
That has happened.
Have you ever done that?
Jesus. I didn't even know how to explain to the professor.
It is not understandable. I just gave the paper. I was going out with the paper. And then one of the students said, akasema nitaongea tu hata kama ni exam time. Akaniambia, take that paper there. Nikapelekea mwalimu hata ashughuliki, nikakuuliza you finish so fast. And I went home when nilikuwa KU. Now when I'm crossing over the other side to take a matatu, I'm like, where am I going? I thought I was supposed to be doing an exam. Yes, nika click. But now it's too late.
It's too late. They'll think you are going because of research the answer.
So I just went na nikajua nitaanguka tu. So I went. Fortunately I found kijana ameimprove, ametolewa oxygen. I'm like, nakamwambia, akaniambia mami ungefanya tu mtihani. Ambia we you don't know. So I started calling mwalimu, explaining. Mwalimu akaniambia itakuwa tricky, we shall resuscitate, but itawezekana kama hujapata kitu hata kwa hizo 3. Unfortunately sikupata kitu kwa hizo 3. So ikakuwa ni exam nitafanya tena. KU, you go and sit in class again. It is not the paper alone.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was a lot of confusion, and I now came 2019. I was through even with the receipts, and fortunately the receipts I passed kidogo tu pale karibu na kuanguka. And then I was in the clinicals. During clinicals, practicum. Now I got very sick, extremely very sick. I got COVID. The COVID ikanitupa mbali. Now brain fog ikaongezeka mara 5. So I was admitted at Aga Khan Field Hospital. There was a key hospital there. Uko nje kia watu wa COVID. Yeah. So I stayed there for a week. I was discharged. I came after 3. They used to tell us to kuja after 3 weeks. I was very positive COVID again. Anyway, it took me from there. Now I got disorientated complete. There was a lot of disorientation. The time I started writing my thesis, I even the concept part of it was not approved. I could do it like 5 times, then they approved the 5th time. They approved my topic. Fortunately or unfortunately, I got the lecturers who are good and bad. They told me, write the whole thing. That is good and bad. You see, it's bad because nobody was there to take me step by step. They want me to write the whole proposal. Niwapelekea. So I write the whole proposal. Mmoja anaangalia na ananirudishia almost corrections everywhere from the topic. So we took a struggle kidogo. With that pressure, I'm sick again. I'm in the hospital. I come, I tell them, now I'm better, we can do it. I give them another proposal. Wanachukua, wanasoma, wanasema, it's not a very bad one now, but we cannot give you a go ahead to go and present. You present to us, the 2 of my people. It's mock run. So I am doing a mock run. I even forgot the topic. So they said, are you sure you're the one who is this yours? I said, yes, it's mine. They forgot about me for some time. Even me, I went down now. I said I won't even do it again. But inafika time, I'm well kidogo. I'm like, why am I not doing my thesis? I go back again. Narudia marudio yote. I call them, I book again. I book, we do nini? Virtual. I'm telling them, now I'm ready. I confuse again. So I have done like, 3 more runs. Nikianguka. The last one, one of them is a psychiatrist. At least he could understand. The other one is a gynecologist. Haelewi kitu. So huyo a psychiatrist told the other one, why can't we give her a chance to go ahead? The other one said, no, I cannot append my signature. And anaibishia huko mbele. So that is how now it came to a dead head. Because they want me to do a mock run before I present there. In this mock run, I'm failing everything. Hata nikiulizwa swali moja tu, what is cognitive behavioral therapy? I'm not saying I don't know what it is. I'm just speaking my things. Yani inakuwa mbaya when it comes to that. I think anxiety also comes, and when the anxiety is there, my friend, even you can't read, you even don't know how to read, you skip even as a whole sentence. So that is how I deferred. That's how I deferred.
I when I saw your message in the group, I related to it, and I knew I had to interview you. Because for me, when I was younger, I was so sick, so I would not have time to read, go to class. And then in high school, I got slightly better. I was now passing. I finished. I was A's and everything. but then the brain fog started.
Yeah.
So when I joined uni, things started being different. And I'm an A student. I was tested those things like IQ and everything. It was good. My IQ. I actually like boasting about it. I'm like, yo, IQ is 148, bruh. Don't play with me. That's a very smart IQ
Yes.
for 148. So
No, it's bad because it's very high.
it's even bad because it's even high.
Yeah.
So me, I'm always trying to look for solutions. So my mind doesn't know how to stay still. I'm always, my brain's just always, even when I'm
You also have
asleep.
ADHD.
No, I know. I don't know. Maybe it's untested. I don't know. But even when I'm asleep, my brain is working. That's why I sometimes sleepwalk, sleep talk.
ADHD.
Yeah. So my brain, even when I'm tired, I'm still working. So I don't know how to like put brakes on myself. You know, yeah. So, but when in university, I started failing here and there, and I'm wondering, for exam, I can't even remember my name or my ID number.
You.
So I'm so how will I get my ID? It's in the phone.
And you can't open the phone
It's there at the
in
front.
the class.
So, and there are times where my brain is okay, I will pass.
Yeah.
So there are good days and bad days. So I started, I would get C, and I know that's not me, and
It's
there's
not
nothing
you.
I can do about it.
And you cannot tell anybody at easy, but you got it.
So, and there are times where I'm passing, and
You get your A.
Yeah, so it reached a time I got really pissed off this brain fog.
I know.
It was the last year. This year, it was this year I was finishing school,
At
my
least you
degree.
finished.
It was a hassle. You see the ending line there, but now challenges are coming again. So the brain fog was so bad. My mental was not okay, and I didn't want to postpone because I wanted to finish it. I'm tired, And the professor who didn't understand me, and I failed that class.
They don't
And
understand.
I tried explaining, and then because I actually tried even cheating, maybe not lie, because it reaches a point when
I
you have
can't cheat.
not for you.
Writing a paper for some. Okay.
For you it's very good. Me, I would see people cheating good,
I
and me I get scared, but I would try because sometimes
You'd even get more confused.
and I would even be scared. I would be like,
Umepatikana.
so I got caught obviously. So
Yeah.
so I tried explaining, and then she wasn't really understanding. But most professors who have taught me, they were very nice to me. They were completely understanding and compassionate because I did what I pushed myself. I had every reason to say I don't need to do even that extra assignment because I have the doctor's letter. But I would go for extra assignments. I'd go for extra work so to increase the grade.
Yeah, exactly.
So even the days I miss, I would call the professor. They would give me their personal numbers, and they were not, some professors don't, but I would be given. So I was able to be helped. It's just when I was finishing, issues arose. But in terms of exams, I've seen it all. Like the answers are not coming, but you've read for it. But
You've read, Emma, you're the one who is even explaining to others
you
before
are the
exam.
smartest when it teaches. So to end this session, we wanted to know your life is a masterclass of endurance because you have endured, especially since young, and it's during those times where people would legit say to your face, your mom is doing witchcraft, or you're doing witchcraft yourself. Maybe that's why. And then African heritage culture, the roots, they'll think you're in voodoo or something because how are you getting sick like this?
Every time.
Because for me, I started, when you told me to have periods when you're 9, me, I started very late actually. So I saw people in Form 1 in class, they say, I started, and maybe I'd be like, good for you. And then I started in Form 2, Form 3, yeah.
That's the normal one. Cinder.
No, people started class 7. Even my sister started class 8. My other sister started class 8. I think it's not, these people are starting younger. Normally it was class 7, class 8. But now people are starting at 10, at 12, like you now.
9.
I was shocked. I was shocked.
Then.
So you are a masterclass of endurance. What is the core message about humanity, vulnerability, and strength that you want the listeners to take from your story? And what does being unfiltered human mean to you in this context? What does it mean without filtering those non-words, those words, those about your life?
Yes.
What does being unfiltered human mean to you? That's the second question. And what is the core message about humanity, vulnerability, and strength that you want the listeners to take from your stories.
Well,
From your story, sorry.
very good. What message? There is a community perspective concerning these sicknesses, just as you have said. But now that we know better, the condition you find yourself with, I'm not saying you embrace it, because people say you can't embrace a sickness, but I would say you need to be what it take it the way it has come, and allow your mind to accept. Do not fight with it. Allow your mind to accept it. Do not think you are anything worse than others. You just, this is it. Humanity. The humanity part of it. People suffer. We are not here to just enjoy only. There is a bit of suffering. If I say the religiously, there is the suffering in us. And the suffering we have to endure. Because you must endure, because there is no other world that you can live. It is this world. And this world is full of trouble. So you just have to endure. You just have to accept what comes your way. You just have to do what you must do to live another day.
Exactly.
And one day at a time. Do not bother baggaging yourself on about 10 years. If your friends are moving or your age mates are far ahead of you, do not blame yourself. They'll blame you like I'm blamed. I did not jenga nyumba and retire. So they're like, what was wrong with that? I had people saying that. I was told. Now she didn't make her house. She thought she'll be added 5 years. Now she has nowhere to go. People have talked. Right now they're talking like that. So they'll talk behind you a lot. But you yourself, you know better. You know why you could not even think of building a house. You know you had things disturbing you, but not many people are aware of that.
You know, people don't understand that.
Let them not understand. Even don't bother even to explain.
Yeah.
One thing I know now is explaining is the hardest, the most hassle. And they'll not even get it, even if you understand. They'll be left talking about you. Hata kama, even if she could have. Why didn't she? Why, like that.
They say it as if if they lived a quarter of what's
even a drop.
Wangesema leta hiyo tissue. I am tired because even
like, umeona ule amesema nataka kujinyonga. Uliona ujaangalia leo.
I check, but it's very unfortunate.
So unfortunate for the world.
And they do not understand that medical needs money. If they go through the medical, let's say inapotea yote, it's a lot.
You cannot do anything. I'm a single mother. I have 2 boys. Unfortunately, they have also conditions that are on medication like I am. Is it that I'm going to build a house and then we don't buy medicine?
So
we don't eat that special food because our food is not what others eat. So that I become like them. And one day I told them, Mimi, hata iside nyumba zao zimejengwa. See, they are for people like us. At least I'll afford.
It's fine.
To rent.
And I'm sure people have talked. They have meddled and said, "Have you tried this? Have you tried this pasta?" If you were to count 550, but every time someone has said pasta will be millionaires, and that's not even exaggerating, because they'll be like, "Oh, this is pasta, I know. Is this?"
I did that.
Nimeambiwa
hizo zote.
Unaambiwa
na pasta.
Najua.
Yes, najua ukienda huko utarudi na ile sickness.
Ulete he goat.
For mganga niliambiwa na a very good friend of mine.
Mimi nilimwambia
hata simamia hapo. But for pastors, believe you, mimi nimetembea. For pastors,
mimi nilichoka.
Nimechukua mpaka loans because hii kitu iko kwenu haihitaji pesa kidogo. Nimechukua mpaka loans. Yes. Pastors nimetembea. But nowadays, when I came to realize, I said it cannot be too late. But one thing I know is that I'll never even go to anybody's church.
Just go to the church you go to.
Siendi.
You go to your usual church?
I don't go to church.
Oh, do you believe in God?
I'm born again.
I don't go to church a lot, but I do believe in God. Not because I don't want, but because sometimes I just feel tired. And because for me, when I go to church, I love teaching Sunday school, but not like to go to the youth service. Because I
You
feel
go
like
to teach?
I love teaching
Sun-
Sunday school. I've been doing that, but
I've also been a Sunday school teacher.
going with the youths, we are very different. They'll talk about things. We are not the same. So I feel like I'm out of place. So I just don't like going to youth service. Not because I have an issue with them, but I feel like me and them,
You are not
we
relating.
just clash. We won't relate.
Yeah.
Them, they'll want to do go to 6 a.m. church, leave at 10 p.m. Natoa hiyo nguvu wapi?
Hauna.
So I and I'm not that, I even used to joke with my mom. They pray from 7 to 10. Me in 20 minutes nimemaliza kuomba. Sasa naona
Umeenda kulala.
hata watu wanaendelea kuomba, unawaangalia hivi tu.
What are they saying?
They even speaking in tongues. Me I'm like, eh. So but me remember when niliamua kuhusu mganga, I had to listen. I've never been told about mganga. Remember kuhusu pastor, I was very interested. Remember about tarot reading. So but
What is that?
tarot reading where
is that?
those cards.
Oh.
I think tumembo hizo zote. It was really, really nice having you here, Bella.
Thank you
Your
very
story is such an awe, because having experienced this during those times, I really wanted the people to hear your story. Those times where kama during my time bado kwa tunaambiwa witchcraft.
Na
So
ni sahi
so imagine you. So you have really
those years.
because you're 60, you've come from a long way, and I am honestly in awe. I am shocked and encouraged to hear your story. To see you still surviving, and at this age, it gives motivation and it gives you the boost. People like us, as a Gen Z who's suffering from this, I know, wow, okay, so I can reach 60 as well. So I can have kids as well. So you
Yeah, someone was telling me, so I can also have kids.
Yeah, you feel like, because I really love kids. So
you love kids.
Listening to your story, I have really, really been motivated.
Thank you.
And you are such a warrior. As you call yourself, you are warriors. You are a warrior to begin with. A very wise old warrior. Your wisdom. You know how to talk about this, and I'm really grateful you came. I took your time to come. You live far, and I'm really, really thankful. I'm sure our listeners have learned a lot. It was a long story to tell, but we had to tell. So this is not something that started recently. And for people to know they are not alone. For people who are your age to know, there are others like me. For people who are young to know we can reach where she is. And for people who have just recently been diagnosed, not to give up. You're such an inspiration. Thank you for coming here.
Thank you,
Bella,
so much.
Madam Bella. It was really an honor to have you.
Thank you.
I'm really grateful. And I'm not very deep spiritual, but I do believe in God, and I know God has a good plan for us.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
God has a very good plan for all of us, and especially us. He always say he has his own special people.
yes.
He doesn't go for the strong. He goes for the weak. He uses the weak. Believe you me, when he leaves you to be in pain, there is a reason behind it. There is something bad inside that him alone knows. So our God is faithful. Sijawahi mtukana. Kuna mtu aliniuliza kama nimewahi tukana God. Sijawahi. I just cry. Instead of kusema God kwa nini me I cry. I can cry like 10 hours crying.
Crying is a very good thing.
And now that is called a prayer to me. And God comforts. So you guys, it has been good having you. Although I have not exhausted everything, I didn't tell you I get alopecia also.
It is a long story. We will finish part 2. So we will finish part 2 for
my
sure.
hairs fall, all of them, like scooter off floor.
Sorry, I know you do not finish everything, but we wanted to know even if it's half. So part 2 we can finish later. And then you need to rest, because I know talking is it's tiresome. I know.
It is.
So guys, this was episode 2 of the Unfiltered Human Podcast, where we had Bella talking about her story, and we are very happy to listen. I was very happy to listen to her. It's such an honor to see her story. It's so good, and I feel motivated, and I'm sure the listeners will also feel motivated and understand, and also people who have listened to her, especially the thesis part with the brain fog, the whole thing, just know you're not alone, even from my experience. But this has been a very good episode. We have learned a lot. She's someone who has seen it all and experienced it all. So thank you guys for tuning into this episode. And yeah, this was episode 2 of Unfiltered Podcast, Filtered Human Podcast. Thank you and God bless you.